Is Remy Ma secretly gearing up to steal the show as a surprise BET Award performer? And did Claressa's shields suddenly pop out at that WNBA game to smooth things over with BET? Welcome back to the channel, Shadery. It's your boy Marcus Hale, and I appreciate you stopping by today. We got plenty to unpack, including Remy Ma and Claressa's shields. But first, let's deal with the Claressa shield situation real quick, because I literally just posted a video about it, and some of you have probably already watched it. The video focused on Claressa's shields showing up at the Atlanta Dream WNBA game. And honestly, I was puzzled. I couldn't quite figure out what the mission was because when it comes to Claressa, absolutely nothing ever feels random. Every appearance, every public move, every headline always seems carefully planned and calculated. That's simply how she operates. It instantly reminded me of when she attended a Hawks game after Black Effect event hosted by Charlemagne the God. She and Pap Puss were posted up in the box seats, making sure everybody noticed. Remember when she said she didn't need courtside seats anymore because box seats were the upgrade? Meanwhile, Remy Ma just dropped a major announcement, and her fans are already buzzing. On February 22nd, 2026, the legendary rapper Remy Ma officially revealed her brand new talk show coming to the Remy network. That entire conversation had people talking for quite some time. So when I spotted her at the Atlanta Dream game, I immediately started wondering what the real reason was behind it, because from where I was sitting, the support for Angel Reese felt a little unexpected. Last year, Claressa Shields was very outspoken about being upset that Angel Reese won BET Sportswoman of the Year again. She appeared to believe the award should honor an entire career of accomplishments, almost like a lifetime achievement recognition. But that's simply not how the award works. The category is based on what happened during the previous year and the impact created throughout that period. That's the actual standard. So seeing Claressa the game after all that previous drama definitely had people raising eyebrows and trying to connect the dots. At first, I thought maybe Claressa was there to do a little networking. The show is expected to cover both news and gossip. So yes, it's going to be real, it's going to be raw, and it's going to be very Remy. But here's where things get interesting. The show doesn't even have a title yet. Meanwhile, maybe Claressa was trying to connect with Angel Reese and possibly secure a spot on her podcast. Maybe she was looking for an opportunity to get involved with Angel's Reebok partnership through Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I mean? I was trying to figure out what the angle might be because the appearance felt extremely intentional. I kept running through different possibilities in my head. Maybe she was hoping to build fresh business relationships, expand her network, or get in front of some major players in sports and entertainment. There had to be a reason because the timing felt way too interesting. But then something clicked. Actually, many of you pointed it out first. People started saying, "Remember Anonymous T? The BET Awards are next week." And once that thought landed, I had to pause for a second. Hold on now. Could this appearance actually have something to do with award season? Was this a way of publicly supporting last year's winner, while quietly changing the narrative surrounding previous disagreements? Some people online are already asking exactly that. And you can absolutely understand why the speculation started. What made everything stand out even more was how quickly photos and clips from the game began gaining attention online. Claressa's appearance on the Jumbotron suddenly became something everybody was sharing and discussing that instantly had fans wondering whether a larger public relations strategy was unfolding behind the scenes. Now, to be fair, nobody truly knows why she attended except Claressa herself, but the timing has absolutely fueled conversation. Some people believe it was simply a basketball game, while others think it may have been a calculated move ahead of the BET Awards. And if we're talking about this year's Sportswoman of the Year category, there are some major names competing. The field is loaded with athletes who had huge years and made undeniable impacts in their respective sports. One name that instantly jumps into the conversation is Sha'Carri Richardson, whose performances in track and field kept her firmly in the spotlight and positioned her as a serious contender. Now, there are plenty of other incredible athletes being discussed this year as well. Naomi Osaka remains a major force every time she steps onto the court. Jordan Childs continues to be one of the most recognizable names in gymnastics. Gabby Thomas has been making major waves in track and field. And Coco Gauff keeps adding to her growing list of accomplishments. Then you have Claressa Shields, Angel Reese, Aya Wilson, and several other standout athletes who have all enjoyed strong years and brought significant attention to their respective sports. But when I look at the field, one name keeps separating itself from the pack, and that's Aya Wilson. In my opinion, she has built one of the strongest cases in the entire category. She's been on an absolutely incredible run. Her impact extends far beyond what happens during games. She's received major recognition, appeared in Time magazine, secured high-profile endorsements, and continued expanding her influence both on and off the court. Add another WNBA championship run, individual accolades, and the level of visibility she's maintained, and it's easy to understand why so many people view her as the frontrunner. The past year has been massive for her. She's appeared at major events, landed major brand partnerships, graced magazine covers, and continued building her profile as one of the biggest stars in sports today. Everywhere you look, Aya Wilson seems to be part of the conversation, and that kind of momentum is incredibly difficult to ignore. That's why many fans believe she is one of the strongest arguments for Sportswoman of the Year heading into the BET Awards. Of course, the final decision rests with the voters, but there's no denying that Aya has put together an impressive year. Now, speaking of the BET Awards, a few days ago the performer lineup was officially announced, and we definitely need to discuss it. BET revealed the official performer lineup for the 2026 BET Awards, and it looks absolutely loaded. The announcement read, "From hip-hop heavyweights to R&B icons and rising stars, this year's stage is bringing major energy with performances by..." And that's exactly where things started getting interesting. This is a reported lineup that's been circulating online, and if it's accurate, the show is packed with major names. The list includes Cardi B, Common, Thames, Khaled, Jill Scott, Rick Ross, T.I., Don Toliver, and Kehlani. That alone is enough to get people talking. You got a combination of legends, chart toppers, and newer artists all sharing the same stage, which usually creates some unforgettable moments. But the names that really caught my attention were French Montana and Max B. The second French Montana and Max B appeared on the list, speculation online went into overdrive. As soon as fans saw their names, the comments started flooding in. One of the biggest reactions was, "I hope French Montana brings out Remy Ma." And honestly, that doesn't sound far-fetched at all. I've been saying for months, ever since the BET nominations were announced, that Remy Ma deserves a moment on that stage, whether as a featured guest or a surprise performer. It feels like the perfect opportunity, especially when you consider that Remy recently spoke about her longtime connection with French Montana and Max B, explaining that they all knew each other before fame and still share a close bond. Now imagine this for a second. French Montana and Max B hit the stage first and immediately get the crowd going. Then, out of nowhere, Remy Ma walks out and the entire arena erupts. That would instantly become one of those viral moments people keep talking about long after the show ends. From there, the transition into a solo spotlight for Remy would be effortless. She could perform fan favorites, celebrate key moments from her catalog, and give longtime supporters a nostalgic throwback moment they've been waiting for. Considering the history and relationships involved, it would fit naturally into the show and create plenty of excitement. If French Montana and Max B are truly part of the official lineup, it's easy to understand why fans are connecting the dots and wondering whether Remy Ma could be the surprise guest nobody sees coming. And if that actually happens, social media will have plenty to talk about. Now, picture this scene for a moment. The performance is already underway. The crowd is energized. French Montana and Max B are on stage. Then, completely out of nowhere, Remy Ma steps into the spotlight as a surprise guest. The arena loses its mind. Social media explodes, and suddenly everyone is talking about that one moment. If BET is searching for a headline-grabbing surprise, that would absolutely get the job done. And if something like that happens, it would instantly become one of the most talked about moments of the entire night. That's why I keep circling back to the possibility that Remy could be the secret ingredient that elevates the performance to another level. As for the BET Sportswoman of the Year conversation, I still believe Aya Wilson has one of the strongest cases in the category. Her accomplishments over the past year have been impossible to overlook. She's dominated on the court, continued expanding her profile off the court, secured major partnerships, and remained one of the biggest names in women's sports. What also stands out is the amount of positive attention surrounding both her career and personal life. Fans frequently point to the strong support system around her, and people often mention how those closest to her celebrate her success right alongside her. That kind of visibility only adds to the momentum she's built throughout the past year. That's why if Io were to win, it wouldn't be surprising at all. Many fans and analysts have been making that exact argument based on her achievements, impact, and overall presence in sports during the eligibility period. But circling back to that performer lineup, I still find it very interesting that French Montana and Maxby made the official list while Remy Ma's name was nowhere in sight. Maybe there's absolutely nothing behind it, and maybe the lineup is exactly what BET announced. But if BET is secretly saving one final surprise before the curtain goes up, Remy Ma would definitely be the kind of name capable of creating a massive reaction from the crowd and sending social media into complete meltdown mode for the rest of the night. So now the bigger question becomes whether Claressa Shields is heading into the BET Awards feeling confident that this could finally be the year she takes home Sportswoman of the Year. After receiving multiple nominations, it's easy to understand why she might feel she has a legitimate shot. But when you look at the competition, especially someone like Io Wilson, the debate suddenly becomes a whole lot more interesting. If Io Wilson doesn't win, you already know social media is going to have plenty to say about it. Fans have been incredibly vocal about her accomplishments throughout the past year, and many people view her as one of the strongest candidates in the entire category. That's exactly why any outcome is likely to trigger major discussion online. When people compare the nominees, they usually examine a wide range of factors, including athletic performance, visibility, impact, media presence, endorsements, championships, and overall influence during the eligibility period. Every fan seems to have their own definition of what matters most, which is why these award debates can become so intense. As for Claressa, her supporters point to her continued success in combat sports, her victories inside the ring, and the attention she continues bringing to women's boxing. Critics, meanwhile, may focus on completely different factors when comparing candidates across multiple sports. That's what makes these conversations so divided every single year. There's also been plenty of online discussion surrounding some of Claressa's public controversies and high-profile moments throughout the past year. Those conversations have absolutely kept her name in the headlines and generated strong reactions from both supporters and critics. At the end of the day, the voters will make the decision, and we'll soon find out who walks away with the trophy. But before all that happens, I want to know what you think. Do you believe Remy Ma is being kept under wraps as a surprise performer for the BET Awards? And what do you make of Claressa Shields' appearance at the Atlanta Dream Game? Do you think it was simply a casual outing, or do you think fans are connecting the timing to the upcoming award show? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is definitely starting to heat up. And with all that being said, I can't ignore the fact that this entire situation has raised more than a few eyebrows and sparked plenty of conversation online. Whether it's a BET Award speculation, the Claressa Shields debate, or the possibility of Remy Ma showing up as a surprise performer. People are clearly connecting dots and forming strong opinions. But now it's your turn. Is Remy Ma the mystery guest hiding in plain sight? Are fans overanalyzing Claressa's recent appearances? Or could there actually be more happening behind the scenes? Let me know in the comments, because this debate is only getting louder. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who can't get enough celebrity news and entertainment drama. Also, turn on those notifications so you're always first in line when new content hits the channel. Thanks for watching. This is Shader Marcus Hale, signing off. Stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.